Hey, how's it going, guys? So we're here at Fire and Dice today. I have Frankie with me. He got first place today. And what were you playing today?
I was playing Grabodor Drampa.
Grabodor Drampa, which is a very popular deck in this format. We're interested in seeing what kind of version you're playing of it, because I know there's very different variations of it. So let's get into your deck profile and see what you were playing today, okay?
Alright, let's go. Alright, well, my version is based off of Total Reckless list. And basically we're playing 4 Trubbish. So the breakpoint version is much better, but using the stomp off one is it's substitutional. So it wasn't really necessary for this kind of tournament, but these will do it just as well.
And it helps out because you have control of like the deck, right? Because you're discarding one card from your opponent's deck situationally.
Yeah, it really helps out when you're stuck in those situations. It really helps out setting up for late game when you need items in your opponent's discard pile. So just that extra item will be an extra 20 damage for a late game. Very useful in that situation.
Cool.
And obviously we have here 3 Grabodors, Sun and Moon, and we also have the Breakpoint Grabodor for Garbotoxin.
Cool.
So basically our late game attacker, we're wanting to set up for all the items in our opponent's discard pile, and we have the ability Grabodor for just to stop abilities, and like in general just to disrupt anyone who wants to play shamans or Tapu Leles to like counter against our deck.
Okay. What else were you playing?
And a basic 3 Drampas, just for that early game attackers, putting pressure on them so that they can force using items just to set up for our late game. Basically hitting our perfect 180 and doing fast damage, so they'll have to mill through their deck.
Cool.
And Tapu Leles are very useful and they're very important in this deck. So I play the maximum, the 4, so that we can be able to have more consistency for this deck, because this deck there are many cases where this deck has really bad hands, so having 4 Tapu Leles gives us a maximum consistency.
Okay. Do you feel that playing 4 Tapu Leles isn't too clunky?
So for the 4 Tapu Leles, it isn't really that much clunky. I noticed that most of the time I start with a Tapu Lele. It may be detrimental, but either way, you start with a Tapu Lele and you have many others to choose with. So having that many Tapu Leles, it only helps the deck, because like even if we have some prize, all I know for sure is that we have some Leles to grab that'll help us out in consistency.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, and your supporter line?
All right, so basic 4 Professor Sycamore, just very useful in having anything to jab, anything that we want to grab. We can straight out get it from the Tapu Leles that we all have. So very useful to have and very important to have 4. We have 4 ends. It's also very important that we don't discard anything from our hands that are really useful. So any energies, let's say choice bands, Via Seekers, they're very important for late game, and we can't afford to sycamore them away.
Cool.
We have our 2 Lysanders, basically for hitting anything that, very useful for hitting anything that we might get into range with our Grabodor, or like that perfect 180 HP Pokemon. Bridget for obvious reasons, because we obviously need to set up those Grabodors really quickly. And Teammates, just in case, because sometimes we just need those few extra cards to help us out with that knockout.
Cool, perfect. And then for your items?
Items. We have 4 choice bands.
Okay.
Very useful for hitting those numbers with Grabodor, especially when we don't hit the perfect numbers with all the items in the discard pile.
That extra 30 always helps out.
Definitely. 4 float stones. Very useful because we have Pokemon that have a lot of retreat cost, and we don't want them to stick in the active. It could keep us in a very bad spot. For BS Seekers, definitely helps out with consistency. Anything we need that we've already played, you can take it out immediately. Any ends, I've successfully used N a bunch of times to be able to not have to discard anything from my hand. The 4 Ultra Balls, also for taking out as many Tapu Leles as we can, just in case of those bad situations. Cool. 2 Field Blowers, very useful for obvious reasons that we can discard those items. Tools, Rescue Stretcher, and a Super Rod. Very useful that we can get any, like let's say throw it a Grabodor away, can evolve it later for an easy setup. And the Super Rod, just in case for those energies that we throw away, we can recover them right back and save them for later.
Cool. And then your energy count?
My energy counts? That's right. 5 energy for psychic energies. So I play 5 because this deck doesn't have a Team Magma Seeker base. So in order to account for that, we lowered the limit of the count of psychic energy to 5, and put our count up for rainbow energies to 4.
So in exchange for not running Team Magma Seeker phase, you're running the rainbow energies to help out the Drampa when it comes in heavy and hot.
Yeah, definitely. Because what we want to have is a good setup. Even though we don't have that base, we'll still have a reliable way to get damage onto our Pokemon, so that we can set up for that early game Drampa attacker.
Nice.
And obviously we will need some DCE, the maximum amount, because it's very vital for Drampa, obviously, and just in case we need to attack with Tapu Lele, or maybe use Grabodor's second attack.
Cool, perfect. So that was pretty much the deck profile right there. Alright, so that was pretty much his deck profile for Grabodor. What was one of your hardest matchups today?
Well, my hardest matchups, I really didn't have that much with hard matchups. I did have a play a Sylveon, which was a really difficult time for if they did get their energy discarded. But the problem was that, you know, with the right amount of cards, I was able to counter everything that they could focus on. Anything that so using Magic Ribbon, I made sure that I played N every single time, so they don't get what they want.
Right.
Like
they don't get the resources that they need in their hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is good. All right. And do we expect you to like go to Worlds this year?
Well, not at this time because I don't have the amount of points.
Maybe even for side events to like build up for next year?
Definitely for side events.
Perfect.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Cool. So hopefully we see you at Worlds this year. Hopefully you get that last chance qualifier, because we are expecting to have that this year. Hopefully it goes through. But if not, then hopefully you get some more experience, because I'm pretty sure we'll see you at the top tables next year.
For sure.
Cool. Perfect. Thank you so much for the deck profile. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share the video for anybody that wants to know what Grabodor is being played in SoCal. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.